Yeah. Just checking to see whether or not there was enough light, and I turn the light on. I don't want to turn the light on. So today is Friday, end of the day. Really good day today. Lots to talk about, or a couple things to talk about. More specifically, so 132 dials, one book demo, and the one book demo came at the end of the day. It was the very last call, that 132nd dial, which was really, it was good because the morning voicemail, not ideal client profiles, 1 to 2. Same sort of thing. Then I took the break between 2 and 4, edited videos as usual, did a bunch of chores and stuff, and then restarted at 4 o'clock. Dial, nothing. Some pickups, never anybody what it was. And it was like approaching the end of the day, and I'm going like, oh fuck, like we had a meeting at like at 4:45, like an all sales meeting. And I'm thinking like, should I call anyone else? And I thought, what the fuck am I talking about? It's no fucks given November. I don't give a fuck if I don't want to fucking do this. I want to fucking call somebody. And I called him. And the guy picked up. And the conversation went well. Like it was like do you actually have the space for new clients? And he was like, yes. And then I went like, can I keep talking about the program? He was like, go ahead. And like we went through the whole thing, and by the end of it, it seemed like it would be it would be worthwhile to have that conversation. But then when it came to asking the email, well, then at the end he went going like, yeah, I've been doing this for a while. That seems too good to be true. And then I went like going like, okay, yes, there's a cost associated with it depending on how many clients. Then he was like, well, that seems like a lot. And I went, yep, well, there is the 35% booking rate. Closing rates depend because, or the average of a 35% booking rate depending on the person, but the closing rate depends as well because some people are offering just insurance, some people do it annuities, some people doing financial advisory. Like that we don't have metrics on that. But then like it was like good, and then he started to become a bit more suspect. What do you call it? Then like I confirmed his email, but the email that was there wasn't a work email, it was a personal email. And at that point he went, how did you get my information? And I don't know how we get the information or how we would get this. But so I gave the answer going like, we have a team of people who go through the internet finding that. But like, yes, I understand that this is your personal email, so that seems strange. But like, so it just was like a kind of tippy toe kind of thing. There is a demo booked for next week. I'm going to attend it. Like it's just a phone call with the guy who is going to be hosting it. And I think that is important that I'm there just to build that trust. Like I'm curious on his end why it seems so suspect. But then I guess if somebody had my information and my personal email and was calling me out of nowhere, it would be a little like, who are you? Maybe we should have done a video call, whatever. But then the moronic part is I actually booked it at the same time as another demo that I have with another guy who I wanted to attend. But I think that one, I was thinking on the drive here going like, I believe I can call that person and say, hey, something came up. Can we reschedule this to later in the afternoon? Or something like that. And then that way I can still attend both. So I'm gonna communicate that with the guy who it's with, so I can be like, what's your calendar invite, so that I can reschedule this one for another time. So that's that. Editing videos sometimes get frustrated with myself because I keep saying numbers, and that means I have to add the graphics, and then that makes the video take longer to actually complete. And given that that is the case, I thought that I would say my stats for the day, for the month, so I can do all this kind of thing. So I'm just gonna rip through them. So 2,534 dials, which is the third most of the people on the sales team that month. 28 book demos in the month of October, meaning I actually called the person and booked them and got the time while I was calling in the month of October, even if it was scheduled for November. 14 demos were held. The 28 book demos as well allows the #1 overall in terms of that. So that's, yes, is doing well. 14 demos were held in the month of October. So that excludes the one that was on Wednesday. So technically it's 15, but I know it is 14 because one of the demos booked at the start of the month was booked in the month of September. 10 videos edited and uploaded, so that's good. I want to get that number up. I think I went to the gym 8 times. It might be 7 or 6. It for sure was 5 and another potentially 2 times. I don't think that number is accurate, but average calorie intake of 3,424 calories. That's good. Average protein intake per day of 260 grams of protein. So that's also good. My average weight was 189.1 pounds. And I spent 25.75 hours spent editing videos. So that's good. As well as the cold call opener line, which is how I got the demo book today, is now at 86% effective. So that's fun, because it keeps getting higher. Clearly it works, so that's good. I think my plan, good month overall, happy with that. It is what I like about it, so similar dial count to the last month, but what I'm happy about is the actual amount of demos I booked and held were comparable to the month before, which shows that it wasn't just a fluke, but I actually do possess the capability of doing so. So fuck yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. I know that I'm going to have some fun by myself on this weekend. I think what makes most sense is, depending how I feel. Saturday night for sure, but I want Saturday day to be productive. I want to read a book. That's the ripple effect thing. So probably we'll take it easy tonight. We'll see if I stick to that. But no complaints. Feels good. No fucks given November is going splendid. I'll see you later.